Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Digger Evans Model Railway. What we're going to be looking at today is a quick look at some fencing from Scale Model Scenery. I did a video on some fencing before, comparing the laser cut fence to some plastic fence from Pico, and the plastic fence was much more detailed. It had a tri-spike on the top of the fencing and what have you. Oops, sorry about that. And we need to have fencing if we've got a British layout. Let's try and move it somewhere like. These are made of laser board, and they've changed and got detailed on them. They've upgraded and done. So I've never opened this pack. I'm going to open it now, and we're going to have a look at what this fencing's like. Compared to the old one, it looks better because of the more details, and it's a fraction of the cost of the Pico fencing, an absolute fraction of the cost. You get it out of this laser cut kit. I'm sorry about the dog barking. Be quiet. And yeah, first looks, it's pretty good. It's laser board, and it's as flexible as cardboard, but more like an MDF. I don't know what it's made of, and they won't tell me. It's a trade secret, they keep telling me each time I ask. So what we're going to do is just quickly, I should really have a cutting mat, but I'm going to quickly nip these out. Just leave little nubs in certain places so that it doesn't fall out the packaging, basically. Sometimes it's easier to cut it from the reverse side, but I wanted to do all this so that you can see how easy or not, I'm sorry you can't really see how easy or not it is to work with. You just got to cut these on the legs. It's just to free them up from the frame, that's all. A couple more, then we'll have a look at it. The beauty with this type of fence is that it's flexible and it's very forgiving, so that you've got radiuses on your layout, and it's very easy to take this this fence and follow it around the radius. You can see on the back of the kit that all the burn marks there. That's where the laser's been and cut everything. You get in there all these struts and other packs, and you glue the struts to the back on these. You glue the struts down the post and along each one of those, and that gives it a lot more strength. I just want to look at the detail on these. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're tri-spiked. There you go. And that's all the way along, beautifully laser cut. Now that brings the detail into a par with the Pico expensive fence that we looked at. These are just as detailed. They can go on the front of the layout, the back of the layout, wherever. They're a fraction, I think they're about half the price of the Pico ones. About half the price, and you get twice the length. I'm going to put a link if you want to fancy having a look at this fencing yourself, or buying some. I'm going to put a link under the video, and that link, if you use it to buy the fence with, it will help my channel out. We'll get some commission from it, and that helps the channel. We can buy a kit to give away or whatever when we've got enough commission. But that's all it is, just a quick look at that lovely, wonderful fencing. They've upped the game. They must have watched my last video on it, but it's a couple of years ago since I did it. And they've brought this really up to a great standard. Can't fault it. It's flexible. You can get it into any radius you want. The plastic one can't do that. It's nowhere near as flexible. And I did have a derailment, and it was with my APT, and the train did hit the track, and it hit the fence as well when it left the track, and the fence yielded and bent and saved any damage. The fence was okay, and the locomotive was okay. That's all it is. A really quick video to say thank you very much, everyone who commented and watched my last one. Thank you for having a look at this one. Do leave me a comment if you have any questions about this fencing. It's just a brief look at the fence, and I usually paint them with galvanising spray so they look like steel galvanised fence. But there's a million options of colours, but these, I have to say, I'm impressed. They look a lot better than the old fence, and the details every bit as good as the alternatives at a fraction of the cost, and you get a lot more fence for your money. With this one you get a couple of meters or so. I don't know how much it is, what the length is, but you get twice as much at least, and it's very flexible and easy to use. Each little steel strut on the fence has got a laser cut down it, you know, and so it looks three-dimensional. You can see the laser cut down each one, you know, and that just gives it a really good look. It just looks incredible. It really does. It really does. But yeah, go and have a look yourselves. I'll put a link in. It's really worth it. It really is. No problem at all recommending this to anyone, and no problem. Whereas I said the other one's all right at backet layout if you've got the plastic one with the detail for the front. I'm just going to use this front, back, everywhere. Same price as the other one, and it's really, really good. Beautiful details. Well done, Scale Model Scenery. Great product. That's it for now, folks. Thank you all for looking in. I do appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Any comments, do let me know by email or in the comment section. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now, my friends. Do take care.